welcome to this week's weekly vlog. It's Monday morning, it's about 8:30 and we're going to head to Rosario just to have a look in Rotundas. Martin's got some birthday money, lucky him, from a friend, and we're going to go and have a look. I might have a little look in Primor, and then we've got a food shop to do and Spanish class. I've already made dinner tonight, got veggie chilli, so that's good. Oh, a little bird just flew by, that was cute. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be another lovely day, and I've had my green smoothie and my fruit, and I know I said I wasn't sure about it, but I'm absolutely loving it. It keeps me full until probably about 12:30, 1, and I'm enjoying it. It's given me a lot of energy in the morning, but this is the second week of this way of eating, and I have to keep eating normally apart from the breakfast and trying to add in as much veg as possible. But to be fair, I eat a lot of veg and salad anyway, so I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. But it's the first ever diet that I've done where they don't want you to change your habits straight away. So I'm struggling a little bit with that because the breakfast is making me feel so good and healthy. I don't want to eat anything unhealthy, but I've got to keep eating how I normally would. So yeah, it's interesting. We're back from our walk. It was really nice this morning actually. I'm just making a load of batches of my drink that I have to drink for breakfast in the morning, and I'm loving this. I really am. I'm quite amazed, but it keeps me, I think I've already said this, it's keeping me full all morning, apart from one morning I thought, oh, I'm a little bit hungry, so I had a little handful of nuts and then I was fine. But what I have noticed already, and bearing in mind that I'm eating the same other stuff as it were, so I'm still having my chocolate in the evening and sweets and all that kind of thing, although I do eat fairly healthily, but I have noticed already that I'm sleeping better and I'm not as nibbly, and I don't feel as bloated. So, I mean, there's a lot of veg in this to be drinking every morning. I got these little cups, got 3 of them from Mercadona yesterday, and they're perfect just for the one portion because there's no way I could be bothered to make this every day. It's a bit of a faff. So I'm making a big batch of it and I'm going to freeze some of them. But I thought if they were in these things, I could take these out if I need to, like if we're going to the beach or something like that. So I've made enough for 4 or 5 days, and I'll keep probably 2 days in the fridge, and then I'll freeze these 3. And I mean, I can have them at home, I just need to remember to get them out. Although luckily here, things don't take too long to defrost. So I'm just going to do this and clean the kitchen, and then it'll soon be time to get ready to go out and meet our friends, which I'm really excited about. We're going to try a new restaurant in Caleta called Nur, and it's upstairs in the Happy Centre. None of us have been before. I'm not quite sure how long it's been open for. Martin and I popped in there when it had first opened, and we were just having a chat with the people who owned it. It's an Italian couple, I believe, and he was very passionate about making everything from scratch. The menu looks really, really interesting. A lot of different flavours, a lot of very fresh ingredients, some vegan food, which I'm really excited about, and yeah, I've got quite high hopes. A lot of people think that Caleta's all about, fry-ups and pints of lager, but there are some really nice places tucked away, some really nice people. I mean, this guy was so passionate about making healthy, tasty food, and he makes all the cakes and stuff from scratch. And anyway, I'll be able to tell you more when we've been. And yeah, I'm really excited to try it and can't wait to see our friends, because it seems like it's been so long. Last time they were here, we were out on the island, but I can't actually remember when that was. But anyway, I'm going to go and finish this and clean up the kitchen, because it looks like the green monster has exploded. So I'll catch up with you when we're out. So this is Nur, where we went upstairs in the Happy Centre, and it is divine, healthy, homemade, delicious food. If you've got any like allergies, or you're vegan or gluten free or anything like that, I strongly recommend going here. Or if you just like delicious food and great service. We had such a good time. Look at that view, it's gorgeous. And they were very patient with us because we were in there for ages chatting. It was fab. Then I went to my Spanish class, which was really good. Home for dinner, which was a rice concoction with lots of veg. And then this is now the next day, and I'm having my green vegetable smoothie, which I'm loving, and fruit. We're in Las Playitas, walking around the back streets before we go and have a walk along the seafront. That was a lush walk, wasn't it?
No.
I knew you were going to say that. Really love Las Playitas. It's very chilled. We'd not walked around the back streets before, and it's quite interesting. There's a lot more restaurants and like bars and stuff than we thought, and a lot of steps. Reminded me a bit of Brixham, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's a lovely peaceful walk along the seafront. And we are now going to go to Gran Tarajal and have our picnic lunch.
Yeah.
We sat on the beach and ate our lunch. I had a big salad with hummus and a bagel with a bit more hummus in it. And the beach was so quiet, it was divine. We walked all the way along and all the way back again. I think I did about 11,000 steps today, so that's good. And then we sat on the beach and I read my book for a while. Well, that was a lovely day out. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'm going to sit here now with a cup of mint tea and have a little catch up and show you a few exciting things. First of all, I bought this in Eurospar today. It's unsweetened cappuccino. And I hope, Mum, that you like this, because I was trying to find something that when we go out, when you're here with the flask, I thought that you might like these. So hopefully she'll like those. If not, we'll have to get something else or go out for coffee every time. But sometimes it's nice to have like one out of the flask as well, because you can park in different places and things. So anyway, I got those. Then we stopped off in Zanzi on the way back because, look, thank you so much. Leslie left me some books and I can't wait to start reading these. So we've got, I read the first one of these, if you remember, which is called just The Housemaid. So we've got The Housemaid is Watching, The Housemaid's Secret. I need to find out which order to read these in. I'm sure it'll tell me. And then this is by the same author, so I'm not sure if this is before The Housemaids or afterwards. But I don't think it matters looking at the back of it. I think it's a different thing. And it's called The Locked Door. So I can't wait to read that. Again, it's a psychological thriller and I really like them. And then this one, which I've never heard of, which is called The New Wife. Your place in the sun comes with a problem. And it says, Finn Henson and his sister Jess inherit a dilapidated farmhouse in Mallorca. There's just one problem. Their late father Jimmy, a notorious bohemian, recently remarried and his new wife is still living there. Ooh, okay, so this looks good as well. This is another kind of psychological thriller. Thank you so much. I can't wait to read those. They're going to keep me very amused. Then I got home and I went and checked the post box and I had a letter from Helen. So thank you, Helen. I will be replying at the weekend. So that was lovely. I sat and read that. Yesterday, as you saw, we went out for lunch with our lovely friends and they had bought some stuff over for us. I just wanted to quickly show you these because these are just so divine. You will have already seen them on my crochet podcast. Oh, let me try and hold them all up. But they're little mini skeins of hand-dyed yarn that I ordered from a company called Lay Family Yarn, and they are gorgeous. I just love them. I keep looking at them and I can't wait to start making things with them. But like I say, you'll have heard all about that in my other vlog if you've watched it. Also, very excitingly, 2 things of Chinese 5-spice. Sometimes I can get Chinese 5-spice here, but I haven't been able to get any for ages. So and I love it. So I can't wait to make something nice and Chinesey at some point. And then some really interesting seasonings. So we've got chicken seasoning, which I'm going to use in a minute, chili and lemon, which sounds divine, and barbecue. So, oh, and look at these cute little badges that they got me. The bees on for Manchester. I want to make some more project bags, and then these can go onto them, and I might pin one onto my handbag actually that I carry around with. I really like badges. They're cool. So I'm just looking around me because I think that's everything that I wanted to show you. And yeah, it's been a really nice day. We've got, I was supposed to be going out for coffee tomorrow with some friends, some girlfriends who live here, but I've cancelled because, or postponed, shall we say, because I've got a lot to do. We've got another friend coming on Sunday, not actually staying with us, but and then my mum's coming the Monday after. So I've got lots to do, and you know me, I like to be quite organised. So I decided that I was going to spend a bit of time on the garden and just sorting stuff out. Oh, that's it. The other thing that they bought, which Martin had ordered from eBay, was a lead, which doesn't sound very exciting, but I had a friend of mine's got the whole box set of Grey's Anatomy, which she's lent to me, and another friend has got a very old DVD player which she has lent to me. However, the DVD player is old and our TV is new, and they weren't speaking to each other or whatever they're supposed to do. I have no idea. And Martin said he got one lead from, I think it was from the China shop, and then he said, oh, it needs something else. I'll get one on eBay and get someone to bring it over. And he tried it yesterday and it works. So I'll be able to watch Grey's Anatomy, which I'm well excited for. But we need to like set it all up, and I want to pull the TV stand out and just clean all behind it and things like that. So that's tomorrow, and obviously Spanish class again. Last night we started watching Malpractice, which I don't know if it was on BBC or ITV. It was on ITV, and it was quite what's the word? I don't know what word I know what I mean. If you watch it, you'll know what I mean. I don't know if this is the first series of it or whether we've missed some in the past, but it was quite gripping, quite very upsetting, all about mental health and how, mistakes are made and then end up in complete tragedy. So yeah, it was quite an eye-opener. I even put my crochet down when that was on because I did find it quite gripping. Hard to watch, but good nevertheless, if you get what I mean. Right, I need to stop rambling and go and get on with the dinner. Just going to stick my dinner in the oven. I'll only eat one of the Mercadona soya chicken things. Roasted peppers and roasted courgettes with the chicken seasoning on them. It's Thursday and it's about 7 o'clock and I'm just coming out to water my plants, and yeah, I haven't vlogged at all today. What have I been doing? We did our morning walk, we had a cup of coffee, gardened, did loads and loads of gardening actually. I recorded my craft podcast. I just need to actually edit that, which I'll do tomorrow and hopefully upload it tomorrow as well. And then it was Spanish class, which was really good today actually. We did a lot. There wasn't that many of us again, so yeah, we had to do a lot of talking, but it's good, it's really good for me. Oh, I've washed the kitchen rug as well, which is what I'm just looking at now to see if it's dry, and it is, so that's good. Yeah, so I'm going to water the plants and then I will see you all tomorrow. We've got friends coming over in the morning. Ooh. So I probably, look, nice and clean. So I probably won't actually vlog until the afternoon or at all, because I want to get the craft one uploaded. Still going good with the green juice in the morning. Well, it's not juice, it's a smoothie. Tomorrow is going to be the day when we're told about next week, and I think they're going to start wanting us to remove certain things from our diets, which obviously we haven't had to do so far. So it's just all been about adding things in. So adding in the fruit in the morning and the green smoothie, and then eating as much veg as possible. But other than that, we've had to eat whatever we want really. In fact, we've been encouraged to, and I found it quite difficult actually, because the breakfast makes me feel really energized and good. I'm really not wanting to eat too much rubbish, although there's part of me that's going, oh my gosh, next week, what am I going to have to not have? But anyway, I'll let you know, don't worry. I was just sat at the table, nice and peacefully, having a nice chat with you guys. A plane came over and Martin started using his power tools. So we're back in the kitchen cupboard because this is the only place that's quiet enough. No, I'm only kidding. Martin's just finished, well, I don't know if he's going to finish it today, but he's working on one of our shade frames out in the back garden. I've just picked a load of salad leaves and now I am just bottom watering. Can I show you? Some of my indoor succulents. I like to give them a water, probably do it about once a month, sometimes more, but a really good soak. I sit them in there for like half an hour, and let them have a good drink, and that they're really happy. So we had a lovely morning this morning with our friends. They came round and we were drinking tea and chatting, and then I've been doing some gardening and faffing about, sweeping and things like that, the usual kind of stuff. It's gone really windy and I'm a bit cold. I hope it is cold and it's not just me coming down with something, because one of my friends has got a really horrible cold, and so I really hope she hasn't given it to me. I was listening to my video about Wild Fit, which is the eating program that I'm following at the moment, and on Fridays we get told what we've got to do next week, and I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. It's been really interesting. I'm loving the breakfast, as I keep saying, and we've got to keep doing that. But as of Monday, we've got to completely cut out all refined sugar, which is both, for me, it's exciting and also terrifying, because I 100% have a sugar addiction, and it's in everything, or it's in so many things. And one of the things that we have to do is read ingredient lists. Now, I try to eat as much sort of whole foods as I can, but I don't always, just for convenience. And, you know, sometimes, I don't know, you do know really that the food manufacturers put sugar in basically everything, so that we're all addicted to, you know, food in general, and we buy more. But I think it's going to be a real eye-opener. So I'm sort of in two minds, and they tell us the things that we have to do on a Friday, and then Friday, Saturday and Sunday are what's called the buffer zone, where you can either start straight away or you can start on Monday morning. But if you do start on Monday morning, you have to really observe like your choices. So if I choose to eat sugar, which I have already today, I have to sort of observe why I chose to, how it made me feel. I didn't just sit there with like a big spoon and a pot of sugar, but I had, like, we've got ice lollies in the freezer, so I said, might as well eat them. That's my little voice at the moment. We don't want to waste anything, you better eat everything up. I'm just looking in the cupboard here. I've got the old baked beans, which I bet have got loads of sugar in. Where's the ingredients? Is it in Spanish? Oh no, it's in English. So 51% beans, 34% tomatoes, and then it's sugar. So, you know, they're going to be a no-no, so we might have to have something and beans tomorrow night. I don't like wasting things. Obviously Martin can still have them, but I think it's going to be an interesting one for me. And at the end of the day, I want to get healthy, and so I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a go. I know I'm going to get headaches and probably feel really hideous next week for a while, but I'll just try to work through it. We've got friends over here next week, and then my mum's coming the week after, so I don't know quite how I'm going to get on, because we are going to be going out, but I've sort of made a pact with myself that I will try my best, and see, that's all I can do. That is all I can do. I think I could always make an excuse as to why it would be, you know, probably the week after someone else will be here, or my friends will want me to go out, or, you know, there's always something, isn't there? And then it'll be somebody's birthday, and then it'll be Christmas, and then it'll be Easter, and blah blah blah. So I think I'm going to give it a go, and I will let you know how I get on. Although I don't know how I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do vlogging wise when Barry's here next week, and then my mum the week after. I will try, sorry I'm being really nosy because someone just walked past. I will vlog as much as I can and try and put a vlog out on each Sunday, but you know, if it gets busy and I can't do it, I can't do it. So if I don't put a vlog out on the Sunday, there'll be one at some point. It might be a bit shorter than normal, but I like to do them because I like to have the memory of when people are here and stuff. So I will try my best. Again, it's all I can do. Hope you are all well. Have a lovely weekend. I'm not going to end the vlog now. I'll vlog a bit more tomorrow, and then yeah, I can edit it Saturday afternoon. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Right, I need to go and get on and do a bit more gardening. We managed to ball up these little mini skeins that I got. That's just lovely with the Temu windy thing. It's alright actually. I'm quite impressed with it.
his heart rate under control. Push 300 down the other arm now. Status? Atrial fibrillation. His heart's beating too fast.
It's Saturday morning. Look at the state of me. We've been for a walk. It's very windy this morning and I've just had my breakfast. We're going to pop to the shops because I need to get some. I'm just going to put my sunnies on because although it's a bit cloudy, the sun's coming through. We're going to pop to Lidl and the China shop this morning, just need a few bits, and then this afternoon I'm hoping to do a bit of crochet. I want to sort of organise my yarns and I want to try and sort of decide what projects I'm going to work on next, and if necessary watch the video tutorials. I just had another look at a written pattern and I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, but we'll see. Thanks, by the way, for all the lovely comments and suggestions on my craft podcast. That's really kind, and again I'm gonna sit and reply to those later and also have a look and see, have a look at the Julie Buddha suggested some things for me to have a look at, so thanks for that, and I'm going to do that this afternoon. I shall thoroughly enjoy myself. Shopping's done. We went to Franny Chemi, which is like a fruit and veg sort of warehouse thing. Got lots of good bits actually, lots of nice vegetables, lots of greenery for me to eat, and also some fruit. I also got this, which is quite a nice big box to put all my wool and things that I've made and projects, and well, actually the projects tend to stay in the project bags, but this is to store stuff in. And I also got, I'll put a little picture of it there, just a little zipped pouch to keep like my scissors and my needles that I use to sew in the ends on the crochet stuff. So a successful trip indeed. I'm going to go and do a bit of gardening and then I'm going to edit this vlog. So I'm going to say goodbye and I will see you again soon. Not quite sure when, hopefully next Sunday, but see you at some point. Have a great week everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.